Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. Thank you all so much for the support and love for this channel. It means so much. I talk about whatever I just want to talk about. I mean, it's just really an opinion channel, a reaction channel, kind of just me being me. And certain subjects come up, and I'm like, you know, I'm going to talk about that. And a lot of people really seem to have fun doing that with me. Here's an interesting subject that came up. So apparently, Vera Farmiga, and we're actually hearing a lot about them the more closer we get to the movie release, apparently, during the last several films, gets weird bruises on her. She points it out apparently in an interview where apparently some cross-shaped bruises appeared. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see her opinion, her reaction to these, and get really an idea of how she feels about them before I really give my personal opinion. I already know where I'm probably going to go with this. However, I want to hear what she thinks. So remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If this video gets over 500 likes, I will absolutely continue to do videos like this. Guys, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and dive into it, and I'll give you guys my thoughts during and after the video.
Yeah, I get battered, Francesca. Like you
Okay.
see that? I mean, it depends whether it's upside down or not, whether they're crosses or upside down crosses. I guess it depends on how I show you my leg. Like, that's just like, yeah, that happens every time we do it. It's just these inexplicable bruising shapes that occur in my body, and it is what it is.
Right. Now, obviously, that's interesting. I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, I really don't know the whole story. I really don't know everything. Like, for all I know, she could have something with her body where she gets bruised easily, for all I know. So, and with those movies, you do a lot of physicality stuff. Like, there are moments when you're running, you know, you slam into walls. I'm sure they've had strings attached to them where they're thrown back. I mean, to get bruises on set of, like, the Conjuring films would not surprise me all too much. You know, some people just bruise easier than others. You can get bruises from almost anything. I mean, even, like, leaning on my desk or leaning here for a while and where my arm is just in one spot could bruise me. And she says they look like an upside down cross, potentially an upside down cross. I don't know, it's just a movie, so I don't know why this would have any sort of connection to the real Warren Occult Museum or any of the items in it. And they're nothing more than just characters, at least the versions you're playing.
I've said this in response to even what Vera's talking about with stuff that's happened on set. I think anytime something happens in real life, I never sensationalize it. So there's a lot of unexplained things, and anytime you're dealing with real people, real families, real friends, that's much bigger than any of this other stuff.
How many cases you guys had?
Cases? My name is Ed Warren, here with my wife Lorraine. Maybe 1,000.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Brace yourself, man. I mean, there's, you know, you're going to jump and scream, but you're going to shed a lot of tears too. I'm just saying, you're going to be raw. You're going to shed some water weight and tears. I mean, I think so. I think so. Get those Kleenex and the ones with the lotion on it.
Every family's different.
Okay, so it's going to be interesting. I think they're kind of hinting, or at least she's hinting at the idea that this is going to make you cry, which means either you're really going to have a deep connection with the family, the Smurl case, or the Warrens themselves, since this is going to be the last Conjuring film with the Warrens involved. I'm assuming this is the one where both Ed and Lorraine pass away. So we're probably going to see them in, like, older makeup because Ed was a lot older. Like, I think he might have been in his, was it like 80s or 60s when he passed away? I mean, even right now, I feel like, maybe I'm mistaken here, but they do kind of look older. Like, they added makeup and stuff to them. Because right here, they look great. I mean, they could be wearing makeup, and obviously they probably are with these interviews, but here they look a lot older. So I think they might have already added makeup to them. Well, they're supposed to be a little bit older at this point anyways. Interesting. I know that's probably where it's going to lead into because they've already said this is the last Conjuring film with the Warrens involved. So without a doubt, we're probably going to see the passing of them in this one, which it's, you know, they really were the heart and soul of the Conjuring films. I mean, I'm probably gonna cry only because like the movie versions are really damn good people. The movie versions are really great.
Once we start, there's no going back.
Mama.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, bittersweet is it's impossible to put into words. I by the nature of just who we are as people and as actors and all of that, we're so used to the nomadic experience. And I mean, it was, and also we ended the shooting that very climactic scene in the films, which rarely happens, never happens, you know. So it did feel like, wow, we're coming to the end of something, and this is the most that these characters have ever been through, arguably the most that we've ever been through, certainly on this franchise. So yeah, it's hard to grasp the weight.
It is, but I wish we could give you like a really nostalgic, like poignant, ooey gooey, like there was no big grand farewell between him and me. Like it was pretty unceremonious. Like, I don't know, we looked like zombies. We kind of just blinked at each other and he left. But I think we had gone so deep that we were just emptied. And they wrapped him like 3 days earlier than me. I was left in a bloody basement, like still struggling.
I had to go.
I don't know how to protect you this time.
Oh, that was creepy. Lorraine! It was the way that scene was done right there. Lorraine! I don't know what it was about that.
I stole my rosary.
Nice.
Why?
Oh, because
I'm with you.
Why?
Because Lorraine gave it to me.
Oh, well,
I don't know if I took anything this time around. I mean, I've taken things over the years.
okay,
so-
well, I guess that makes sense. There's sentimental value. I can't look, I don't view Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson. I don't know if they know everything about Ed and Lorraine Warren. I know she obviously is probably, I feel like there's going to be a bias with Lorraine because they actually met her in real life and actually knew her. So they can argue that against like anybody who talks against the Warrens in general. With them, I get it. I get it. They portrayed them in the movies. They got to meet them. I have no doubt Lorraine was probably very genuinely nice to them. I got no doubt about that at all. Do I think there are darker secrets with the Warrens? Of course I do. Were they at least probably nice to fellow human beings? Probably. They were probably decent, you know, for the most part. I gotta say, the interviews I saw with Ed, that really told me he just did not come off like a nice guy at all. He sounded mean a little bit. He sounded like he was kind of a mean guy. So Lorraine, on the other hand, everything I've seen of her, everything I've heard of her, she actually does seem like she was probably kind of nice. So I'll give them that. Granted, like, it's just, do I believe they were honest with their investigations? No. Specifically, like, especially Ed Warren. I don't feel there was honesty there.
Oh my heart.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that now is because I go back to interviews and I see the way he used to shut people down when they would even question anything revolved around any case. Like if they start questioning it and like, yeah, but you know, there's this here that would like really argue with what you're trying to say about what was going on. And then he would be, were you there? Were you there? And he would start going after those people. And that just told me right away that there was something up with this guy. He knew something.
Probably just some shoes and things. Yeah, maybe some sweet tight pants.
Oh, well.
So it's helpful.
By the power of our Lord Jesus Christ!
And Annabelle. Cool. I mean, I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for the Conjuring movie. I am. I like these movies. It's just, it kills me, man. It kills me to know what I know now and to feel how I feel now about the real Warrens. It kills me. In my one of my live streams recently, I said that the Warren situation has kind of overall affected how I view the Conjuring films. But I feel like it's only every once in a while I'll feel that way. But for the most part, I really do love their portrayals of these characters. I really do. I like the world. I like the feel. I like what the Conjuring movies have done is really kind of iconic. Going back to the bruises here, I'm not going to say they're paranormal because you can get bruises almost by doing anything. Even walking by something and accidentally nudging it and not even paying too much attention to it. And then it's happened to me so many times, and I'll see a bruise and I'll be like, fuck, I remember I bumped into that thing. Of course it gave me a bruise. I mean, it's that simple. You can get almost any day at any time. And she just so happens to be playing Lorraine Warren in the Conjuring series. So it would be very easy to try to kind of connect the two. But that's just my thoughts and my opinion. I don't think we got anything to worry about here. I don't think any of them are in like harm's way. I don't think any of them are cursed because they played the Warrens in the films. They've done a great job. They really, really have. These two have done a phenomenal... Look nothing like the Warrens, but they've done a good job at playing them in the movies. At least these versions of the Warrens, they've done a good job. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do you think that these bruises could have been caused by some supernatural entity attached to the Smurl case? More than likely not, but do you believe in it? And if so, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to give you shit in the comments section. I'm not going to go after you. If that's your opinion, that is your opinion, obviously. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and out of curiosity, I want to know what you guys think of the portrayals of the Warrens in the films. Do you guys agree with me on how I view the movies? They're just pure entertainment. Yes, they're inspired by true events, but I can just take a step back, look at the franchise, and be like, most of those, very few of those, are a great time. Specifically, The Conjuring, The Conjuring 2, Annabelle Comes Home, and I hope The Conjuring Last Rites, because The Conjuring Devil Made Me Do It was absolute dog shit.
Reactions are nothing new. However, there is one man on a mission who wants to prove the world a fakery. He used to follow all these paranormal shows. Now he's had enough. He is done. Dark sources flowing down, coming after all his paranormal clowns. He is watching, not letting them get away. All these fakers, they're gonna have to pay. Chicago's is throwing down, coming after all these paranormal clowns. He's watching, not letting get away. All these fake stars tearing the fakers apart. Lead with his heart, no one dare tell him can't react, because Jacobs has your back. Jacobs has your back. Caught is throwing down.